So, I'm trying out this whole video diary thing. I'm gonna just upload it uncut, unedited, whatever, straight to YouTube. I'm Finn. I'm currently 26. I have bipolar disorder 2. I have depression, anxiety, autism. I don't know, I'm counting with my fingers, it doesn't really matter. I suffer with eating disorders. I have anxiety. I don't know, several things. But the whole point of me doing this is I'm going to be doing a mental health kind of diary to hold myself accountable, to look back on in the future, so I know where I'm at currently, because right now I'm not doing so hot. I've taken pretty much every medicine under the sun to get my bipolar disorder in check, and I think I, for the most part, have it in check. But I just had a manic spurt, like a manic day, pretty recently, and I'm in the downward spiral of that currently. And it's not been fun. I just spent a whole day and a half sleeping, so my therapist is not going to be pleased when I tell her that when I go to therapy next week. So I go to therapy every 2 weeks. I just went last week. Last week we started talking about my binge eating, which I started doing again, because I just moved into my first apartment, which is what you're seeing behind me. And I'm in my first month here. And so far I love being on my own. I love the whole, like, not having to deal with my family, because I don't have a great relationship with my family. Some of my family, whatever. But I love, not having to worry about, like, bedtimes, things like that. But I think part of me thrived on being monitored and being under the careful watch of others, as psych wards and stuff have phrased in the past. Because I've been in and out of psych wards since I was 18. Or behavioral health units is the correct term. I hate that I use psych wards. But I don't know. I have not properly taken care of myself since I've moved in here. And I think some of that will help when I get my emotional support animal approved and I get my cat over here. So I'll have, like, something to take care of, something to look after, some company, things like that. But I don't know, it's been kind of difficult to be by myself for the first time. I've never lived by myself. I've never done any of that. I've always taken care of family or whatever, since for as long as I can remember. So I finally when my grandpa passed away this year, I no longer had the obligation to take care of someone. I no longer had to be around to take care of someone. So I was able to get out of my own, have some freedom. And so I moved out. And it hasn't been great for me mentally. But I'm pushing on. I have been working on keeping myself entertained for as long as possible. I've been trying to read again. I love to read. I have a whole bookshelf of books that I've read and books that I need to read. My current favorite author is Rick Riordan, who wrote all of the like the Percy Jackson books and the Magnus Chase books, things like that. And I really like John Green. I've read all of John Green's books. I really like movies and TV and music. Those keep me pretty entertained throughout the day. If I don't have something playing on my iPad, which is what I'm recording this on, then I have like music going throughout the house or a podcast or something playing in the background. So there's always noise going. I'm not just sitting in silence, because silence is not a healthy headspace for me. And I don't live near my family, like my parents, my mom and my stepdad, or he's basically my dad. So I FaceTime them every day. And I will call them and talk to them for a couple, maybe 30, 45 minutes every day. Catch up, talk to them. But other than that, I'm by myself all day, every day. And it hasn't been healthy. I'm shopping alone for myself for the first time. And right now it's been not pretty. Because I've been working on trying to eat healthy, and I didn't shop great. I kind of bought a bunch of junk food, and I bought unhealthy food, which, as a big girl, big they them, I ended up I bought healthy food too, but like I didn't buy that much. Ended up buying snack foods like granola bars and crackers, things like that, instead of buying real meals to cook with. And I just regret buying the things that I did. That's what I get for going shopping hungry. And now I'm binging again. So it's not been a healthy journey. But I'm slowly pushing on. I'm slowly keeping in contact. I'm keeping in contact with my therapist. I'm slowly working on getting healthier. I've been taking document of everything in a journal as much as I can. I've been talking to friends, reaching out, trying to do as much as I can, but it just hasn't been a pretty journey so far. So I think this is it. next time, hopefully with a happier update. But right now, this is what I got. So